So, in this region, we have already defeated Liberation 1, which means that anytime we find a hack workstation type of mission which doesn't give us an intel lead or find a lead or whatever it's called, we know that it's a reinforcement UFO precursor right now. So if we beat this, which we discovered with a good time, we're going to be uncovering a reinforcement UFO and we'll be able to stop Advent's legions before they arrive.
Our position is concealed.
Yeah, Valdo, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I thought this was some, like, amazing new enemy. I think it's actually just a chimney, though. Either way.
Good copy. Moving on target. Okay. Heading out.
I only recently installed any cosmetic mods at all. I started with the DLC,
Will do.
like the cosmetics DLC. And then I got adventurous and also went with Captain Bubs accessory pack.
Got it.
Feel a little bit uncomfortable about it still. Laughing Tolkas, the best type of Tolkas. Thanks for the follow into the stream.
On the move. Overwatch.
Ooh, I'm gonna shoot a rocket at them, I think. That just looks really juicy. It's not a pod that I can't kill in other ways, especially with how they're up against the right side of the map, which means that I can sort of run over there with a sword and feel pretty safe about it. But I already know that these are sectoids. I know it's an extremely light mission, probably with only 8 enemies on the map, so if I rocket these, and that's likely to be just straight lethal on all 3 members of the pod, because it's blowing up the floor under them as well as doing damage. I think at that point it's really hard for us to lose. Gets me out of stealth, but I still have a shinobi who will be in stealth. I think I might move forward with the specialist and go on Overwatch first, just to pick off anything that survived somehow. I'll even go on Overwatch on this side of the cover. That's how confident I am.
I'm on it.
And fire the rockets.
Won't even know what hit him. They found us. Yeah, I didn't get it.
That was not very impressive. So I'll just use 2 frags and we'll be done, I guess.
Here I come.
I still have 1 Overwatch from a specialist to defend me, because I just made a lot of noise and now I'm leaving soldiers out of cover entirely. D-Rise, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I mean, it was a 14 damage action, which is, you know, an okay action, I suppose. I was just looking for slightly more, that's all.
Take this.
Glad that I didn't spend money on Vulture.
Understood. Moving out. Scanning. Good copy. Moving on target.
Okay, so we know there are sectoids up on the rooftop somewhere. We don't know where the last other pod is. Oh, it's 3 of them. It's an entire nudist colony. Good for them.
I'm going.
gonna try a save reload to, like, that debris is killing my frames. And I would like my frames back. I do have some roof aliens. It's alright though, I have a shinobi with the sword. Who would win? 3 hyper-evolved, muscular, psionic legends, or a soldier who has been learning how to use a sword for the last 1.5 months?
Got it, moving. Running. Overwatch. On your order.
I believe that if I throw evac with this ranger, I lose ever vigilant. So the technical ends up being the most profitable guy to throw evac with. That should easily be in vision of the hack. We got the evac flare off early enough that we can just evac the same turn that we do hack. So we can just hang out on this rooftop for the next 5 turns, and if stuff doesn't come toward us, we just don't fight it. No big deal. Yeah, we can hack from inside the evac zone pretty nicely.
Not a problem.
Tasha Zadar! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I don't think sectoids are unarmed. Top combat. I think they have plasma pistols, which like can melt you.
I'm going.
Something like that. I don't know. I think generally
Tired of waiting around.
Generally, I would pick the fighter with the pistol over the fighter who had been training with the sword for 1.5 months. The Overwatch. I need to be slightly closer with my specialist at some point, but we don't have to do that quite yet. Ah, they're peckish. That's cute.
Here I come. I can handle that.
I still need to be slightly closer. That's irritating. Okay, we have a sentry and an officer, and that's the entire map.
That won't do it. Gotta do better.
Is he dead?
Having troops spotted.
Oh! There are multiple sentries there. And the sectoids are yellow alerted and raising zombies at me. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe from here I can flamethrower this back sentry. Although it does probably get me attacked by a zombie. So another pretty reasonable option would be to just come to like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to here. I think those maybe pull the sectoids.
I'm on it.
It's okay. Gonna fortify. Gives me actually better than heavy cover on this tile. And that's relevant because the sectoids are about to patrol in, and the soldier prior to fortifying was my most vulnerable soldier. Oh, that consistent, reliable damage there. Zombies move very far, but not that far. It's got like 5 tiles still to go. I'm going to set max power up on Overwatch. Put a suppression on the sentry as well. Bring the shinobi all the way over here, probably. So I can kill this sentry next turn. Deal with the sectoid some other way. I don't know how exactly.
On it.
Sergi! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the show. Appreciate the support a lot.
Ready to go.
Load, suppress. And I could shoot the sentry. I can also just overwatch. Overwatching just shoots at the zombie. I can reload if I want, or hunker. Flashbang doesn't do anything. I don't think shooting the sentry actually does anything because the shinobi is just gonna hit it for like 7 next turn. I'm actually gonna reload here.
Back online.
Feels
Ready to
like
go.
an odd decision.
Get some.
Hey Marauder, how you doing? Did they actually move before the zombie? I didn't know that could happen. They should have overwatched then. Specialist's overwatch didn't go off for whatever reason. I hope that car doesn't explode.
They're on to me.
Okay, sentry killed himself. Good.
This looks interesting.
It's been a while since I last got a shinobi wounded.
Moving to position. Flamethrower engaged.
Burning here would be awesome. Got 9 damage in one burning is not so bad. I think we just shoot the zombie. Our ranger. Gross. Faithful 67. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Enjoying the show.
That's right.
Campaign's going pretty damn well, Marauder. Picked a good day to check in. I want that move. I want it so bad. Can't move up and hack from there next turn. I really like have an unhealthy desire to put my shinobi on that tile. Okay. Like, it's not that bad. One of the sectoids is burning and the other one's going to be suppressed. It's pretty bad though.
Can't handle me. This looks interesting.
It's quite bad. Like, you know,
Let's move already.
it's a bit of a stretch, maybe. Thanks for the follow, Fluffy Ohio. I haven't started over at all today, Marauder. It just felt weird having a shinobi who wasn't wounded yet. You know how it is.
Suppressing target. They got me. Fire's getting worse here.
Yeah, that could have killed him.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Another 1344.
Asset secure.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
On the move.
Hope you are enjoying the show. Appreciate the support a lot. Okay, we got all the loot.
Who's keeping score?
See, by wounding our shinobi like that, we ensure that the shinobi doesn't get killed on the UFO mission we're about to play.
Access point.
We're playing 8E XCOM now. One rebel would actually be sort of nice because we're at 12 in the Haven, but the large cache of supply is just way more valuable.
Got it. Seems doable. Locked and loaded. Got it covered. Heading out.
Alright, decent mission.
Ready to go.
I was just a little bit concerned about the sectoids. I didn't want to
Called in some friends.
like flashbang and suppress too, because they can gang up on someone. I didn't want to let them potentially make side attacks on the specialist and have me fail the objective to the specialist being panicked. That has happened to me in the past, and it is absolutely miserable, especially on a mission where the objective is this important. So I decided to go for it with the shinobi. I don't know. Toast! Eggs! Bacon! Like a good start to the day. Thanks for the sub. Agmo show to you, good sir. Operation Shambling Crown, successful shot percentage dash dash. That seems wrong. Made most attacks dash dash. That also seems wrong. I wonder what messed that up. Because I made lots of attacks. Usually it just says 100% every time. I've never seen like a divided by 0 error or something like that.
I'm impressed, Commander.
Toast, eggs, bacon. The man in everyone's mouth. We get locked on. I'm Redder, who's at 81 aim somehow. So follow Loot Junkie. Thanks for the follow, Loot Junkie. I was having trouble, like, sometimes mouth, you know, doesn't cooperate. We'll go Formidable, I think, on Whiskey Jack. I don't know, Lockdown is pretty strong, but I don't think it's quite where we want to be. Yeah, I really don't know. Formidable's like, Formidable only really does exciting things in situations where Lockdown would be pretty good as well. It's a weird level up. Can we see the Barracks? We can see the Barracks, we can do that for you. Advanced Agility plus 12 Dodge is a pretty solid defensive PCS. Delirium Core and Advanced Autoloader, those will go on people. The Barracks is this. The Anthony 557, thanks for the follow, welcome to the stream. Keep in mind it's only April 21st. And wow, that's a lot of corporals actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 soldiers who aren't corporal already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marauder, it's you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 corporals. I've never seen a Barracks like that evenly promoted up to corporal. But this has been a pretty good first 2 months of a campaign. Yeah, an 81 aim Ranger is like quite good. For those of you who don't know, I did put up a sort of a guide discussion ratings video of Rangers on YouTube today. I'm going to make 3 for each class, early, mid, and late game, and I'm going to be putting them out every day for the next 24 days. So you can look forward to that every morning if that's what you're into. Today, I talked about early game Rangers and said they were like slightly above average for early game.
Commander, we have the position of a vulnerable UFO that's set down in this region.
Extremely
We move
light.
fast. There's a chance we could recover a nice haul of supplies and equipment.
Really? Okay. Let's bring a specialist for the hack. Bring a shinobi. The technical is going to be quite strong on an extremely light because like 1 rocket's going to kill almost everything on the mission. I'll bring Hound Dog Sakamoto. Slightly lower aim, but I like the defense and dodge that she's got going on. She's a little bit less likely to get wounded on a mission which I'd like to flawless, whereas Whiskey Jack is a little bit less likely to die because of the extra hit points, so it might be more valuable in a mission where I just like to survive it, sort of. Then I'll bring Marauder as well. Guy has a lot of aim, and I just got laser rifles. 5 soldiers should be plenty here. Upgrades. We want a laser rifle for our specialist. Laser rifle for our assault. Possibly a laser rifle for our gunner too. Why am I not bringing my sergeant? It doesn't make sense. I'm going to pull Haven Advisors real quick and I'll put them back in again soon. That's probably why I never get Rendezvous. Because I keep on pulling my Haven Advisors over and over again. This is a higher hack value. Somewhat significantly higher hack value. He also has a laser rifle already. Throw an expanded magazine on so we get 2 overwatches out of the gun before it has to be reloaded. We wanted a technical, we wanted a shinobi. We would love to have a gunner, and I was bringing Marauder as well. Oh wait. Laser rifle, laser rifle. Should be a laser rifle for Laurent as well. I think that would be fine on this mission. Franciale Roberta. So the fellow, welcome to the stream. Go scope, hair trigger, and an advanced autoloader on our ranger. That should be just enough ammo. I want the nanoscale vest to make up for the lack of protection on Marauder's knees. And I'd sort of like to... we have no money. Okay, well that's fine. Book of Eons, just very standard shinobi equipment, defensive stuff. We have a laser rifle here, which I'd like to scope up, put an advanced suppressor on the gun to get us in and out of the mission a little bit faster. Grab a hair trigger, I think, actually. I don't think we need the autoloader. I don't think the technical is going to shoot the gun enough, but the hair trigger will be nice on an Overwatch turn. Okay, I have 12 dodge that I can put on someone. It wouldn't be unreasonable to put it on our ranger. It's probably better on the gunner, though. I think we'll go for an offensive PCS on the ranger. Maybe a spider suit plus a depth perception, even. Would I under-infiltrate this to get more corpses? No. Not unless I was quite in control of the campaign, because even a light mission can go poorly. If you roll some dice wrong, and that's just not something that you need to be exposing yourself to, that variance. Jordan! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Gunner, Grenadier, Grenadiers, Haven Advisors, why not? Yeah, Virtual Angel, how you doing today? Just high vigilance and low strength mean a UFO could be detected? I think that UFOs prioritize regions which have much less strength than they have vigilance because they're trying to deliver troops to the places they're most needed. So the fact that this is low strength and high vigilance encourages the aliens to put a UFO there. On the other hand, I believe their force level UFO, which advances the research, gets put in the region with the highest strength relative to vigilance, so it does it the other way around. G. Foyak. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what your name means. I feel very uncomfortable with this. I could try to put together a smash and grab team with a sharpshooter, double specialist, and a gunner. I think I'll pass. We have a decent number of wounded soldiers who will be coming back into rotation pretty soon. Advanced laser weapons are 6 days off. I did get another scientist from the black market, so we're at 2-2 on those, which is not bad for April 21st, especially with the basic research done. I might do another basic research after advanced laser weapons. Depends how the UFO goes. Probably we can just go to Predator, I think. Probably we have enough money. You're watching my review of Beagle. That's awesome. Thank you for saying my channel is nice and well organized. I spent some time on it. It's not quite perfect yet, but it's a lot better than it once was, that's for sure. Another engineer that we can't actually do. We managed to accidentally get 2 engineers, but we've also gotten a lot of engineer missions that we don't have a great shot at. Well, I could actually solo shinobi that again. I don't even have a shinobi this time. So this time around, I think we can just let that go. How many rebels in regions? I have 12 in New Brazil, 13 in West Africa, and we just recruited our 6th in East Africa. When I contacted East Africa, it was at 4 strength, so it's been able to mosey on down to 2 strength over the course of a few weeks, like 2 weeks or so. And I'm gonna try to flip to intel once I hit 8 rebels. I figure that way all I need to do is hit 1 jailbreak and we're basically golden. I feel like once you're up above 10 rebels, you're pretty much detecting the stuff you need to detect. Hey! I got a rendezvous. This is the best day of my life. It's JC, who I believe has an SMG on him. I haven't played a rendezvous for such a long time. I just have been rolling terribly with my Haven advisors somehow.